Welcome to the second episode of CSS tutorial series CSS comments. CSS comments are not displayed in the browser, but they can help. Your source code. Okay, CSS comments. Comments are used to explain the code and may help when you edit the source code at a later date. Comments are ignored by browsers. CSS comment is placed inside the style element and starts with /* and ends with */. Example: this is a single line comment. Okay. So a CSS comment is placed inside the style element. Inside the style element, it's fine. P color ;red. You can add comments wherever you want in the code. Example: P color red. Set text color to red. Fine. Comments can also span multiple lines like this. This is a multi-line comment. P color red. HTML and CSS comments. From the HTML tutorial, you learned that you can add comments to your HTML source by using $, exclamation mark, double hyphen, then the comment, and it closes with double hyphen greater than syntax. In the following example, we use a combination of HTML and CSS comments. So the one starts with /*, set text color to red, */. This one is a CSS comment because it is placed in the style tag and also the way it starts and ends by using / and *. But this green line, these paragraphs will be red. This is an HTML comment. Now let's go to the next chapter. CSS colors. Colors are specified using predefined color names or RGB, hex, HSL, RGBa, HSLA values. CSS color names. In CSS, a color can be specified by using a predefined color name. This is called tomato. This is orange, medium sea green, dodger blue, gray, state blue, light gray, violet. CSS/HTML support 140 standard color names. There's a link if you want to visit. Click the link and see all the color names for yourself. CSS background color. You can set the background color for HTML elements. Hello world. It could be a paragraph. Hello world, I guess it's a header. And the one with what is this color? Is this orange? No, I guess this is tomato. With tomato background color, this one is a paragraph. Example: H1. Style background color dodger blue. Is this dodger blue? Well, could be. Hello world. There is the inner HTML for inner HTML content for H1. Then P style background color tomato, lorem ipsum, and some other text to find. CSS text color. You can set the color of text hello world. Look at the color of this header and then the first paragraph and the second paragraph. Okay. H1 style color tomato hello world. P style color dozer blue. When in the dozer blue or medium sea green, this thing or tomato, they follow Pascal naming convention, Pascal case, lorem ipsum. So P style color medium sea green, P closes. Okay. CSS border color. You can set the color of borders. H1 style border 2 pixel solid tomato. The solid means the style, border style, and tomato means the border color. Border 2 pixel solid dozer blue, border 2 pixel solid violet. These are the inner HTML content of the headers. Fine. CSS color values. In CSS, colors can also be specified using RGB values, hex values, HSL values, RGBa values, and HSLA values. Same as color name tomato. RGB of 255, 99, 71. The next one is hex values, most possibly. Hashtag FF6347, 6 digits. The next one is most possibly HSL values. HSL 9, 100%, 64%. 9 doesn't have a percent. Same as color name tomato, but 50% transparent. Here we have RGBa 255, 99, 71. Like the previous one, only one more argument, 0.5. HSLA what was HSL? 900%, 64%. But HSLA 900%, 64%. After that, 0.5. That's great. Example. H1 style background color RGB of 255, 99, 71. Background color hashtag FF6347. Background color HSL of 900%, 64%. Semicolon. Background color RGBa 255, 99, 71, 0.5. Background color HSLA 900%, 64%, 0.5. Semicolon. Okay. Learn more about color values. You will learn more about RGB, hex, and HSL in the next chapters. CSS RGB colors. An RGB color value represents red, green, and blue light sources. RGB value. In CSS, a color can be specified as an RGB value using this formula. RGB of red, green, and blue. Each parameter red, green, and blue defines the intensity of the color between 0 and 255. For example, RGB of 255,0,0 is displayed as red because red is set to its highest value 255 and the others are set to 0. To display black, set all color parameters to 0 like this, RGB of 000. To display white, set all color parameters to 255 like this, RGB of 255, 255, 255. Experiment by mixing the RGB values below. RGB 255, 99, 71. This one is tomato. So you can experiment by using these things, and the background color will change. Like I accidentally click the red one, that's why it changed. Let me experiment a little more. Oh my god. That's great. Example, RGB 25500, RGB 60, 1, 79, 113. These are some examples. Okay, shades of gray are often defined using equal values for all the three light sources. Example, RGB 60, 60, 60, RGB 120, 120, 120, RGB 180, 180, 180, RGB 90, 90, 90, RGB 240, 240, 240, RGB 220, 220, 220. RGBa value. RGBa color values are an extension of RGB color values with an alpha channel which specifies the opacity for a color. An RGBa color value is specified with RGBa red, green, blue, alpha. The alpha parameter is a number between 0 full transparent and 1 not transparent at all. Experiment by mixing RGBa values below. RGBa 255, 99, 71, 0.5. So that is half transparent. Let's do this. Oh my god. It is less transparent, very close to tomato. Almost tomato. This is even less transparent. This is almost very transparent. Okay, fine. Enough experimenting. Example, RGBa 255, 99, 71, 0. That was fully transparent. This one is 0.4, this one is 0.8. Okay, since we have time, we can go to the next chapter. CSS hex colors. A hexadecimal color is specified with #RRGGBB, where the RR red, GG green and BB blue hexadecimal integers specify the components of the color. Hex value. In CSS, a color can be specified using a hexadecimal value in the form #RRGGBB, where RR red, GG green and BB blue are hexadecimal values between 00 and FF, same as decimal 0 to 255. Okay, For example, hashtag FF tetra 0 is displayed as red because red is set to its highest value FF and the others are set to their lowest values 0, 0. To display black, set all the values to 0 like hashtag hexa 0. To display white, set all the values to double F like hashtag hexa F. Experiment by mixing the hex values below. That's great. So if you mix blue and red, it's become violet or purple almost. Example, this is red, blue, green, purple, violet, yellow. Fine. Shades of gray are often defined using equal values for all the three light sources. Example, 3C, 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 78, 78, 78, 61, 61, 61, B4, F9, F0, F0, F0. Okay, let's proceed. 3-digit hex value. Sometimes you will see a 3-digit hex code in the CSS source. The 3-digit hex code is the shorthand for some 6-digit hex codes. The 3-digit hex code has the following form: RGB, where RG and B represents the red, green and blue components with values between 0 to 0 and F. The 3-digit hex code can only be used when both the values RR, GG, BB are the same for each component. So, if we have let's say hashtag FF00CC, it can be written as hashtag F0C. Okay, here is an example. Body background color hashtag FC9, same as hashtag FFCC99. Okay, H1 color hashtag F0F, P color colon hashtag B58. Let's go to the next chapter if we have time. Click this, but it doesn't seem to work. CSS HSL colors. HSL. HSL stands for hue, saturation and lightness. HSL value. In CSS, a color can be specified using hue, saturation and lightness. HSL. HSL hue, saturation, lightness. Hue is a degree on the color wheel from 0 to 360. 0 is red, 120 is green, 240 is blue. Fine. Saturation is the percentage value. 0% means a shade of gray and 100% is the full color. Lightness is also a percentage. 0% is black, 50% is neither light nor dark, 100% is white. Experiment by mixing the HSL values now. Hue, saturation and lightness. So HSL 0. Why 0? 0 is red, 120 is green, 240 is blue. Fine, that's fine. Saturation is 100%. That means Uh, Saturation is 100%, that means not gray at all. Let's talk about saturation. Saturation is a percentage value. 0% means a shade of gray and 100% is the full color. So we have the red full color, but 46% lightness at the moment. Oh my god. So it depends on the lightness. Lack of light now, give me lack of light, but here is so much light that it is almost very close to white, and this is fully white. Okay, so HSL means hue, saturation and lightness. Example, HSL 0, 100%, 50%, HSL 240, 100%, 50%, that's why it is blue. Okay, is there any green? I would like to see 240 for hue. Saturation can be described as the intensity of a color. 100% is pure color, no shades of gray. 50% is 50% gray, but you can still see the color. 0% is completely gray, you can no longer see the color. Example, okay, you can no longer see the color. Here I do not see red at all. Okay, and the lightness is always 50% in every case. So saturation is changing from 100% to 80%, then 60%, 40%, 20%. Now it is totally gray, the color red is not seen. Okay, lightness. The lightness of a color can be described as how much light you want to give the color. Where 0% means no light, black, the color is not seen. 50% means 50% light, neither dark nor light, I guess this is best. 100% means full lightness, so the color will not be recognized, it will look like white. Example, since the first element hue is 0, so it will try to become red, and in every case the saturation is 100%, that is means no chance for being gray. But the problem is lightness 0% in the first case, that's why absence of light is black. 50% is best, and when it is 90% does not seem to be red at all. When it is like 100%, okay, only white is seen. Shades of gray. Shades of gray are often defined by setting the hue and saturation to 0 and adjust the lightness from 0 to 100% to get darker or lighter shades. See, the first two things, that's what they say. Shades of gray. Shades of gray are often defined by setting the hue and saturation to 0 and adjust the lightness from 0 to 100% to get darker or lighter shades. Like HSL here, in every case the hue and the saturation are 0. So this is lightness 0%, 24% lightness, 47% lightness, 71% lightness, 94% lightness. It is hardly gray, and this is actually totally white. Fine. HSLA value: hue, saturation, lightness, and what does A stand for? HSLA color values are an extension of HSL color values with an alpha channel, which specifies the opacity for a color. An HSLA color value is specified with HSLA hue, saturation, lightness, alpha. The alpha parameter is a number between 0, fully transparent, and 1.0, not transparent at all. Experiment by mixing the HSLA values below. So let's make alpha 0, fully transparent. Let's make alpha 1, not transparent at all. Okay, that's great. So it is not transparent, right? Fine. Example, so HLSA 9 should be very close to red, but 100% saturation, that's why it's okay. 64% and 0 means fully transparent. Let's make this 0 once again. Let's see what happens. Let's make 0 alpha. When we make alpha, actually it is fully transparent. The color is not detected. And this is the same thing has happened here. For this 900% 64 thing, here this is 900% and 64 are unchanged, and here this is 0.2 opacity, 0.4 opacity, less transparent, even less transparent, and it is not transparent at all, as you can see. Okay, great. Since we have crossed more than 20 minutes in this second tutorial video of CSS tutorial series, so I would like to close this video. So I invite you to watch the third episode of the CSS tutorial series. Until then, have a great day.